like to take a brief moment and talk about the types of postings that go on the Successful Thinkers Network walls. But first, I'd like to say that Successful Thinkers Network exists today because of you, and we want to thank you. And what people are discovering as they become a part of the Successful Thinkers Network family is that we're different than all the others. Successful Thinkers is about the know, like, and trust, which comes from people caring more about how much you care than how much you know. And with that said, that leads us to how we do things in Successful Thinkers Network, which makes us so successful and yet so different than all the other networking platforms. People don't just keep coming back. Heck, they bring guests with them. And our chapters will range from a typical 25 to 150 plus people in all of the cities that we're in. And this leads me to why we have to have a certification program for the lead ambassadors and the regional directors, so everyone is on the same page, which also includes what people post on the Successful Thinkers Network walls. And rather than having our members post their businesses or products or services, like all the other social media sites are allowing, we don't. You see, Successful Thinkers Network recognizes as people blast their businesses on other personal walls or business walls, the walls become like billboards on the freeway. You see, people don't really pay attention to those billboards anymore because they become so used to them. They're used to getting blasted, and thus the word spam. It no longer represents spam emails. Today, it also represents spam on social media walls. And our walls will become useless if everyone spammed the walls with their businesses, and eventually no one will pay attention to the real intent of communicating online, or even learn about Successful Thinkers Network because they've become so numb to all the postings. So our goal at Successful Thinkers Network is to create the same environment, whether it's in Sacramento, California, or Manhattan, New York, or Houston, Texas, or anywhere on the globe. We know what works and what grows Successful Thinkers Network, and what empowers people to consistently bring new guests, which helps you move your business forward. So we want to make sure that the Successful Thinkers Network family is the same everywhere, which leads me back to why we're having certification for lead ambassadors and regional directors. If everyone does what's right in their own mind, we'll not be able to create pure duplication of what has made us so successful. The one thing I've learned over all my years in what I like to call the people industry is that I don't have all the answers. So I like to watch and learn and then adapt what does work. And this is not my first or my second or even my third time being a part of building organizations of several hundreds of thousands of people. And my dream with Successful Thinkers Network is to provide you the best of the best so everyone wins. So you know by becoming a part of the Successful Thinkers Network family, you've made the best decision you could possibly make. So okay, what goes on the Successful Thinkers Network walls? It's really simple. Anything that is specific to Successful Thinkers Network. So let me give you some clear examples. Positive comments on how the mixer went. Pictures of people chatting and mingling. Videos of the speaker. Pictures of the attendees. Comments that are posted as a result of how the meeting impacted you. Comments on the 9 steps to success. Comments on the book of the month or the Successful Thinkers Network story videos or audios. Comments on when another mixer is being held or a corporate approved event that Successful Thinkers is sponsoring. And let me repeat, corporate approved events. You see, we've had people use our name claiming to be us because they can't do it on their own. They tried to kind of sneak in and confuse our members as to their relationship with us that they never had. Of course, there's always going to be scammers out there that will use a name that has earned the respect of others rather than earn it on their own. Successful Thinkers Corporate will find relationships and cross-collaboration events that we will post on our walls, but they will be posted by corporate officers so as to not cause confusion. From the beginning, I've personally spoke at many different venues, some that Successful Thinkers Network sponsored and others I was just invited to speak about Successful Thinkers, which allowed us to expand our exposure and bring on other lead ambassadors in new cities while actually adding to our pre-existing chapters. So by this cross-collaboration of Successful Thinkers corporate approved events, we can create the best of all worlds. And as we continue to brand Successful Thinkers Network and bring you more people to build relationships with, we can help you move your business forward. And this is what Successful Thinkers Network is all about, helping you move your business forward. And a family that grows together stays together.